was your reaction to getting all those awards on Monday?
I mean, it's really cool. It's an honor to get those awards and be in talks with some of the best players in the country. But a little surprised, yeah. I mean, it was. I knew I had a good game, but it was a little surprising to just get that much recognition over it.
What was it like to have such an incredible first quarter for the team?
Yeah.
And build up a lead like that and say, okay, we got to keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It was as a team. It was on all three phases. Offense, we were executing. Special teams made a huge play. Defense made a huge stop on 4th and 1, and so it was good to come out and in the first 5 minutes have all sides of the ball really firing on all cylinders.
Talk about the drop kick. What was going through your mind when you noticed that it was Rodriguez out there?
I didn't even know it was coming. They didn't even tell us. Like the offense, usually if something like that's happening, you get a little nudge like, "Hey, stay ready." That didn't happen. So I was like on the bench talking to like Isaiah or something, and I look up and I see the ball like way up in the air. And I knew he'd been practicing last week, so I kind of hopped up and saw David jump up and grab the ball, and it was awesome. I was fired up.
A couple other guys made some big plays. Colby on that 4th down, Tyjon with that big 3rd down catch. It's nice to see some other guys, making some big plays in big situations for you guys.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of under the radar plays in that game that were really huge to keeping the ball moving for us. I think Colby had some huge plays. Noah had a couple huge plays that maybe didn't get all the recognition. They weren't huge, down the field bombs or whatever, but they were big time catches when we needed them.
How important is that going forward for those guys to continue to make those types of plays?
Yeah, I think it's huge. I think it's great to get guys in that situation, and when the game's on the line, that you need to go out and make a play, and having guys do it is definitely a confidence boost.
So here comes Utah. Obviously, a pretty impressive defense. Talk about that and talk about what's going to take this week.
Yeah, I mean they're great. They're really really good. I think through and through on the defensive side of the ball. Their front seven is really good, and they got guys in the secondary that can play as well. So it's definitely going to be a challenge, but I mean I think we're up for it. We're a physical team just like them, and we can make plays. So we'll be ready to go.
Did your family contact you when you found out you were the National Player of the Week? Anybody call you?
Oh, my mom was calling me nonstop. So she was really excited. I had my grandparents went down to the game, and then my girlfriend's from Corona down there, so her family came out and watched the game. So it was cool to have some family down there watching it. But yeah, my family back home, my mom said they had like 30 people in our living room at home like watching the game, and they were fired up. So it was cool.
What's the key to not throwing an interception?
Oh man, I'm not thinking about it. Just going and playing football and putting the work in, and I mean you can't be scared. So just go out and do it, and if it happens, it happens, and it hasn't happened so far. And so if it does, then that's it is what it is. That's football, but just going out and slinging the ball.
How important is it to know the offense, and so if something's not open, know where you're going to go, and having confidence in your teammates?
Oh, it's super important, and I think that's that's testament to the coaching staff. They do a good job of putting in those situations all week. We're going full speed, and we're getting a lot of reps at the plays. So when we're out there on Saturday, it's not the first time where we're getting live action at it, and just being able to get through the reads.
And Jake, isn't this your first year where you've had consecutive from last year to this year, first time in your career consecutive offenses and offensive coordinators?
Yeah. I mean, it's the first time I've bounced around a little bit and then had a few different coaching staff changes, and so it's been awesome just to kind of take that next step in the playbook, and it's definitely paid off. I think just for me personally, like the way I feel and the comfort I feel in the offense has really been great.
Isaiah, obviously, he's having a great year, but he also had a nice tip in that game to avoid any interceptions.
That was a great play. It was a great heads-up play. The ball got tipped up, and it felt like it was in the air forever, and I saw it, and I'm like, man, that's going to get intercepted for sure. And he punched it out, and I mean, that's a heads-up football play.
Is it like a no-hitter? We or you shouldn't bring it up and talk about it?
I don't know. I don't think so. Like I said, I'm going to go out and I'm going to throw the ball around the yard, and if it happens, then it's one snap and clear, like Coach Lingren always says, and so it is what it is.
You haven't sacked much either, so how important has that been to what you've been able to do offensively?
Oh, our offensive line's been great. They've been awesome all year long and keeping me upright, and also just the receivers have been getting open, so I'm able to get through my reads pretty quickly and get the ball out. So I think all around on the offense side, it's been really good.
Last thing, obviously, homecoming, and you guys come off a big win, and the legitimacy of this program is continuing to grow. All those intangibles are sitting right there.
Yeah, I think it'll be a huge week for us. It'll be a challenge. We got a really, really good football team coming in here, and and I think we're a really, really good football team. You know, I think some people might not be giving us that respect because our record might not show it right now, but I think, you know, we're right on the cusp, and we know it in the locker room that we're a really good football team. So we're going to be ready for them. Hopefully we'll have the students and the fans out there fired up for homecoming and be able to put a good game out there.
What did you think of the bootleg call from the last touchdown?
It was awesome. It was awesome. We put it in last week and kind of practiced it.